Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you're coming on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are working out with me. If you are doing this workout on replay, welcome to the replay. These replays are available on Facebook and on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. It's Monday, that means never miss a Monday workout, and let's see, who do we got on here? We got Amber is here, Lynn is here. Good morning, guys, and I got 6:59, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it up overhead. Stretching through those fingertips. Who's coming on here? Shannon is here. Good morning. Welcome back. Hope you had a good week off. And we're going to take it across the body. We are 1 week out from our next reset program, or maybe 2 weeks out. We're going to start the 7th of July. So I'm trying to think. I think we're 2 weeks out from our next shred, but if you are wanting a lifestyle program that really takes these workouts and then ramps it up with a bunch of other lifestyle changes, I'd love to chat with you more about that. So shoot me a comment, let me know that you are wanting more information. Really is the program that really got my nutrition, I think, back on track, and also things like my sleep, my stress, things like that really helped me to put kind of my life in perspective. All right, let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, taking it down side to side. Taking the far arm out in front of me, which puts a little stretch on that lower back, keeping the back straight, spine nice and long, and we'll go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide and just take the torso side to side. Little disclosure here, if you were here Friday, the very last exercise, I tweaked my shoulder a little bit. When I was out visiting my son, he gave me a little exercise for my lower back, which my lower back feels better than it has in years, literally. And but I don't know if we're kind of working on the T-spine, and long story, but anyway, my shoulder kind of has been bugging me since then, so I don't know. He thinks maybe I've just kind of irritated it from opening up my T-spine or loosening up my T-spine a little bit. Anyway, today's workout is going to reflect the fact that I'm not really wanting to put too much stress on that shoulder today. Just sinking it down, arching the back, letting the head go to the neutral, and then rounding it up, bringing the chin to chest. I told my son I get free PT assessments for the rest of my life. All right, and we'll do one more here, and then round that back up, roll it all the way up, pull one arm across the body. And let's pull the other arm across. And pulling the elbow back. And pulling the other elbow back. And taking both hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down toward the mat, toward the ground, press them down, open up that space between the shoulders and the ears, bring the shoulder blades together, and right ear goes to right shoulder. Really pull those hands down so that you feel that stretch on the side of your neck. Back to center and to the other side. To center, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring the chest forward and the arms up. Drop the hands down. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up, and we're going to get started with a running man to scale. So one leg forward, one leg back in kind of that lunge, but really light on the back foot. Most of the weight, almost all of the weight on the front leg. Drive that knee up, and then just take it back to scale. Little balance, little glute work. All right, I gotta put my leg down. We have one more. You guys maybe did a few more than me. Waiting for me to get my balance, taking it to the other side. One, and taking it into a bicep curl. We're just going to do a regular bicep curl. If you want to be on one leg, you can. If the balance isn't too good, put both legs down. Stay on that one leg the whole time if you're on one leg. The next round we'll do the other leg, and the last round we'll alternate. One, and let's put the band on. Just some banded leg raises. So if you need to hold on to a wall for a little balance check or just lightly put fingertips on the wall for balance, feel free, but we're going to take the leg in to out. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, and finishing up with a tricep kick. You take the chest forward and just kick the lower arms back. Last one. Very good. Going into our second set in this first round with that running man to scale. Here we go. Drive the knee up, scale. Last one, taking it to the other side. My balance is struggling a little today. Last one, very good. Bicep curls are next. Doing the leg, standing on the leg that you didn't stand on last time. If you're doing it on one leg, you can always do it on two legs. Last one, going into that banded leg raise. Nothing too crazy on this first round of the week. We got a whole week to go. Got to pace ourselves a little. One, taking it to the other side, in to out. Very good. And going into those tricep kicks. Down in front, back is straight, press, press. Last one. And just like that, set 3. Running man to scale, here we go. Last one, And taking it right to the other side. Last one. Here we got the balance going. Taking it into those bicep curls. If you're on one leg, I'll tell you when to switch on this one. Ready? Up. And switch legs. Last one. This is getting too easy for you. You guys might need to increase your weight, increase the strength of the band that you're using. All right, we're going in to out. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, very good, and finishing off round one with the tricep kick. Down in front, spine is nice and long, back straight. All right, and bring it on down. I was just thinking I might have to increase my weight on those. I never thought I'd be doing this much weight on those triceps. I was so weak when I started. Little high five there. All right, round one is in the books. You guys ready to rock and roll into round two? We're gonna do a jump squat with 2 toe raises. So it'll look like this. Jump, sitting down, butt is back. Thanks for the love, you guys. Butt is back, weight is on those heels, but then you're gonna go up on the toes, and jump again. If you don't wanna jump, you can just go up on the toes, sink it down, toe raise, or don't even worry about going up on the toes. Just sink it down, squat, toe raise, okay? So a few different variations on this one. Here we go, ready? Jump, toes, toes. Putting a little calf work in here. Last one, and we're going to take it into a bent row. One weight, taking it down in the front so that the arm is sunk down, knees are bent, really sink that arm down. Pull the elbow up and down. Last 1, and we're going to take it to the other side. Ready? And pull. Last 1. Very good. Oh, I'm going to keep the same weight because we're going to go right into a plie squat. I'm going to hold this weight just like this. My feet are going to go wide. Toes are out. I'm going to tuck the rear on this one and just go straight down. Let those knees bend. Stand it up. Keep that rear in. Very good, and I'm going to keep this weight again. So we're going right in to a washing machine. And I see Lisa hopped on here. Good morning, Lisa. Going into a washing machine. Feet are shoulder width apart. Weight is right in front. We're going to go side to side, not moving the knees. The knees are going to stay still. I don't want this to happen. Just turning the waist side to side. Here we go. Last. No, let's go for 4, 3, 2, last 1. There we go. All right. So, bunch of exercises with that weight, with that same weight, and then we're going right back in to the the jump squat toe raise. Here we go. Ready? And jump, up, up. Very good. Moving into those bent rows. Down in front. Ready? And pull that elbow up. Pull the elbow. One more. See, have a good day. All right. And to the other side, we go pull. Last one. Taking it to the plie squat, take it down and up. Tuck the rear. This is the only squat I'm going to tell you to do that. Last one, and moving it into the washing machines. Ready? Knees stay still. Side to side. Three, two, last one. And we're going back to those jump squat with toe raises. This feels like a perfect Monday workout to me. Not too hard, but like working all the body parts. Feels good to move. All right, here we go. Ready? Jump, up, up. Stay low on those toe raises. Last one. Very good. Moving into the bent rows. Down in front. Ready, pull. Last one. Taking it right to the other side and pull. Last one. Moving into those plie squats. So taking the legs wide, toes pointed out, tuck the rear, take it down and up. Last one, and finishing up this round with those washing machines. Here we go. Knees stay still. Last one, and just like that, our second round is in the books. High five, high five. There's Laura and Tim. Good morning. All right, this is the one that I'm thinking I'm going a little easy today because I'm not sure how my shoulder's gonna do on this, so I may just be holding plank on this, we'll see. But we're gonna do a plank with a shoulder tap. So you're gonna get yourself into a straight body plank. Feet can be a little bit wider. I'm gonna put all the weight on one hand and really through both legs and lift one hand up, tapping the opposite shoulder. You wanna really put your weight through that hand that stays on the ground because you don't want the body to rock side to side. So it's a stabilization exercise. Try to keep that core as still as you can. All right, if you get tired, just hold plank. All right, here we go. Whatever way you're doing it, we go tap, 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 tap. Keep it going. and bring it down. Now, I should have told you, this exercise is going to be a little easier if your hands are close together and your feet are wide in the back. That gives you a triangle base, makes it a little more stable. As you gain strength and you gain core control, you can put your hands right under your shoulders and your feet closer together, making more of just a nice straight plank position. But so adjust your hands and feet accordingly. All right, next is going to be a 6-inch leg raise. So we're going to be on the mat, hands under the rear. The important thing here is that your low back stays glued to the mat, okay? If you feel a space between your low back and the mat, lift your head or your head and your shoulders off the ground, really pushing that low back into the ground, okay? If there's a big space there, you're gonna put too much strain on your back, so you really have to use your ab muscles on this. Feet are gonna be straight, just lifting them 6 inches. Just 6-inch leg raise. And bring it on up. We're going into a bridge, a weighted bridge. So I have one weight on my lap. Giving you just a second because I forgot to tell you to bring a weight down to the mat. So we're gonna have heels on the ground. If you're just starting and you don't want to use any weight, you can just have those hands right by the ground, right by your side, right on the ground by your side, and you don't have to use any weight. If you have a weight, just sort of support it so it doesn't fall off your lap. My heels are on the ground, toes are pointed up to the ceiling. We're gonna squeeze the rear, bridge it up, squeeze and down. Don't rush it, squeeze and down. Squeeze, down. Push through those heels, down. Last one. Go ahead and put that weight down, and we're going to go onto hands and knees for a quadruped leg press. Bringing one leg up, hip to knee, parallel to the ground, hip pointed to the ground, flex the foot, and then we're not going to swing through the hip, just going to press the sole of the shoe up toward the ceiling. Last one, taking it to the other side, leg comes up, flex the foot, press. Bring it on down. And just like that, we're going right back in to the plank with shoulder tap. So where are your hands gonna be? Where are your feet gonna be? I'm trying it a little bit more into that plank position here, and go. If the body's rocking too much, reposition your hands or your feet. Coming down to the ground, going into those 6-inch leg raises. Hands go under the rear, low back into the ground. Lift the head if you need to, and 6 inches up. Three, 2, and 1. Moving into the weighted bridge, heels on the ground. You're going to push through the heels and squeeze the rear as you bridge it up and down, up, down. Squeeze the rear, push through the heels, keep it going. Last one, and taking it into those quadruped leg press. Leg comes up, flex the foot, press. And taking it to the other side, flex the foot, press. And bring it on down. All right, let's get ready for that last set on a Monday with the plank shoulder tap. Ready? And tap, tap. Very good. Down to the ground. 6-inch leg raises are next. Here we go. Ready? And lift. And stop. Bridge. Bridges, weighted bridge is next. Heels on the ground. Ready? And squeeze the rear. Push through the heels. Last one, and then finishing up with the quadruped leg press. You guys, I almost didn't come to this workout because my shoulder was hurting. I had to take Motrin in the middle of the night because it woke me up. And I thought, there's no way that I haven't even had any, none of these exercises have been stressful on my shoulder. So I was able to get a full workout in. All right, ready? Leg press. And taking it to the other side, press. And bring it on down. I'm going to show you guys my new, the new physical therapist in our family. Now, I'm not a physical therapist, so I have no idea if this will do the same thing for you. And I'm not evaluating you like my son evaluated me. But if you lay on your side, pull your knees in, and like pull your knees in and up, and have that arm straight out in front of you on your side, and you take the top hand and take it back toward the ground and back. A little stretch here. He tells me this is a little stretch to gain mobility in your T-spine, your thoracic spine, and because my lumbar spine is hurting, he felt like based on what he did with me that my T-spine was actually lacking in some mobility. And I'm telling you, this little stretch has really, in just a week, actually the first day I felt it, but in the first week I felt a lot of relief. I'm just taking it to the other side. They call this, I think, open book. That is the only exercise he had me do, and it's amazing how much it has helped kind of my lumbar spine area. Anyway, if you guys are tight like I am in your lower back, you might give that a try. If nothing else, it's a good mobility exercise. Like I've just been like, well, that's one I need to add every single day into my sort of repertoire of exercises. All right, use those elbows to push those knees down toward the ground. Butterfly stretch. Release elbows from knees, take the chest forward. Back is straight. And release. Let's go ahead and straddle the legs. Take the shoulder down toward the thigh, fingertips toward the toes. And to the other side. And down to the ground. And bring those legs in. One arm to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. Let's go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall. forward fold down, go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is gonna do it. Get our week started. How'd that feel, you guys? Oh, power's out today. Sorry to hear that, you guys. All right, it's great to have everyone on here. Lauren, Tim, I hope that replay works out for you. I have a card for you today. I don't know how true this is, but it says, I am hilarious. Today I'm committed to letting loose. Life is too short to be so serious. I will surround myself with great people and have some fun. My laughter will become contagious and I will change people's days. I will remind others how good it feels to laugh and enjoy simple pleasures. I will jump on any chance that I get to make others smile. I will feel joy, whether it works on others or not. I am in control of my own joy. Oh, I like that one. Teresa, I didn't even see you hop on here, but I'm glad you got it done. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you liked it, Amber. Yeah, that felt good to me. And like I said, I laid in bed, I'm like, oh, I'm just so afraid to move on that shoulder, but I'm so glad I came here because I did not feel any pain in my shoulder, and I got a full workout in. So just had to modify some of the exercises a little bit. I'm glad you had a great trip, Shannon, and I hope my shoulder feels better soon too. All right, you guys, I hope everyone has a great day. I'm gonna be back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness, and I hope to see you then. If I don't, I will see you when I see you, and until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life, have a great day. Bye.